Wow. Look at this. We're recording, Ryan. Isn't this a great intro?
Dude, I can't wait to talk about my favorite show,
I can't
Fish
wait to talk
Fish
about
Cake Hurricane Chronicle.
yeah, I can't wait to talk about the show that we've been talking about for the last 3 hours trying to set up this recording.
Yeah, but man, do I love Fish Cake Hurricane Chronicle.
Yeah, me too.
My fave.
Yeah, yeah. Wow. As you can see from this website that I'm on, we are reviewing Naruto. Naruto.
I think it's pronounced Fish Cake.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I lost that. Uh, yeah, I don't know what I was going for. All right, let's jump right into this.
Let's just jump right.
Let's just fucking jump right into it. All right. So, what do you want to talk about first, Ryan? Since you had the list pulled up as well.
Fuck.
Oh my
How
god.
about how about this Sephora soap commercial? Hmm.
Yes. Wow, this is such a good recording. God damn
Wow, 90% off. Where do I buy?
it. Wow. Anyway.
Okay, seriously though, what happened before the land of waves? That was a yeah, we
um
had the test and all that stuff.
yeah. The belt. Well, no, we had to go to the very beginning when he uses sexy jutsu. When he finally realizes what it means to be a ninja.
If we're going to the very beginning, we should go to where he gets in. Oh yeah, where he gets in trouble with Aruka
Yeah,
since yeah, in the Shadow Clone Jutsu he learns from the scroll.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, what was the scroll called?
Yeah, and he also came back. Like, the guy that he told Naruto to fucking take the scroll to begin with, he came back later, which was epic.
Oh yeah, with the he came back with like two big guys.
Yeah, I don't remember what the what arc that was in, but I remember that it happened, and that's
Yeah,
good enough.
honestly, it's probably filler. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's so hard to differentiate, really.
Well, it's just like I've watched all of those shows or all of the episodes in a row, so like it all kinds of like it all kind of just blends together basically.
Oh yeah, just wait till you haven't watched it in like 2 years. It's all one blur.
God. Um. All right, so I guess we could talk about the land of waves now. After the bell test and all that happened,
Yeah,
it
because the belt test is pretty crucial.
the land of waves is like that was my favorite arc for the longest time because of God, I don't remember what the character's name was that was traveling with that one dude that was a part of like the Seven Swordsmen. But
Yeah,
like that
the
made me
beautiful girl that was actually a guy.
yeah, that actually made me fucking cry, dude. Like they really got emotional with that.
Oh yeah, it had an amazing first. Well, I guess it wasn't the first arc, but it was the first main arc.
Yeah. Yeah. It was
That's probably why they
so
have it.
fucking
Yeah,
good.
because on the website we have it just says Naruto, and then for prologue it says Land of Waves.
Yeah.
So I assume the one before it is just like the bell test and the the scroll and everything, all that stuff.
Yeah, we're putting a lot of faith into the fandom website. So
Oh, yeah, that's our first mistake.
yeah. God. Um I guess we could look at, well, all why are the filler arcs not in order? What the fuck is this? I have to scroll all the way down? They're
Oh
not in
no.
order at all. What the
Okay, we'll just make it a reaction series. Just screen share, pull up Naruto.
God.
Let's just watch the whole show one sitting.
Oh, dude, that ah, I would love to do that actually. Just like
No,
watch it all again.
not the whole time.
Yeah, I feel like
220,
yeah.
20 is 4,400 minutes. Divide that by 60.
Fuck it, we're going off script here. We're going off script. We're just gonna
It's
talk
that.
about filler arcs and shit out of order because, this piece of shit website.
Okay, well, it's 73 and a third hours.
Oh, God.
So let's just round that up to 75. So that's
Yeah.
72 is 3 days. So it'd be just over 3 days straight. It'll
I
be
mean,
easy.
we can make that a 3-part thing. God. Anyway, I guess we can talk about some of the fillers stuff too, like the Land of Tea escort mission. That runner that was kind of an asshole that I didn't like, but then
Oh, the
he became
runner.
not an asshole, kind of.
Yeah, that was like the every filler guy in Naruto was asshole, now decent person.
Yeah, well, like, I don't know. I feel like this is probably one of the weaker arcs, like filler arcs. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I
think.
remember someone had like a lightning blade that was pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. That was pretty cool, but like, I think the one that was actually no. I actually like the Land of Rice Fields one where they go out and that one orange haired girl was in it or whatever.
Yeah, the one that honestly reminds me of Splatoon.
Yeah, she was pretty cool and like her story was interesting enough.
I think she was one of my favorite filler characters, other than Isariri.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
still can't believe that was filler, man.
yeah. It's kind of sad. And then that one filler arc where like all the prisoners got out.
I don't really remember that one that well.
I don't
Was that at the
remember.
was that at the same time the guy from the first episode came back?
I think that
Yeah,
is.
because the two like almost bodyguards he had
Mm-hmm.
were prisoners.
Yeah,
I
and
don't remember other prisoners escaping though.
yeah, I really liked that one. I thought that one was interesting, but like I don't know, still not my favorite. I guess I just thought it was cool that they brought a character back. You know.
Oh yeah, because honestly, it made no sense that he disappeared.
Yeah. All right. I guess we could talk about like the tuning exams.
Oh wow, the tuning. What was the first fight? Actually, I can probably look that up.
Yeah.
Or
Dude, that's the first time we meet like half of the fucking characters. Like Lee,
oh
which
yeah,
is one of my favorite fucking characters,
my
along with
favorite part
Gara.
about it that the second he came on screen, he was willing to beat Sasuke's ass.
God, I just love Lee because like, God, I
Oh
mean,
yeah, wow. There actually is a list of like all the fights in order.
really.
Yeah, yeah. The first one was Sasuke versus the random guy. He turned out to be from the Village of Sound.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and that's where Sasuke freaking copies Naruto for the first time. Oh no, it's not Uzumaki Barrage, it's Lion's Barrage.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, my computer just crashed.
Wow. Wow. Uh, we we
Sasuke
we
just destroyed my computer, I can't believe it.
we planned this from the beginning. That was yeah. Anyway, I,
Scripted,
I
totally.
I really loved how when like as soon as Naruto walked into the door of like where the tuning like where all the people were gathering, he was like, "I'm going to kick y'all's ass," and just everyone looks at him.
That was great. Like, hey, every single one of you are beneath me.
I was like, "Oh my god, he's such a fucking dumbass."
Honestly, I would have absolutely understood if Sasuke was the one to do that instead.
Yeah. God. There's been so many times. I literally messaged you so many times. God, Naruto is such a fucking dumbass.
Yeah, I think you've sent that exact message like 4 times.
Yeah. It, it was just this one arc after another. He was just doing things. He just like got into a team with Shikamaru, and he's just like, all right, I'm gonna do this and that, and Shikamaru's like, but
Oh,
you
I
can't
forgot
do
about this.
that.
No, I completely forgot that Naruto was like darker. It wasn't dark, but it was definitely darker.
No.
Yeah, because here's one part where Shino literally sticks his bugs in the sound guy's arm.
Yeah. God.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that.
Some of those fights were brutal.
Oh, what the hell? No, Horimiya, why are you playing? I'll watch you later.
Oh yeah, and then after the tuning exam, well actually in the middle of the tuning exams, uh, well, the Sand Village was tricked, and also fucking you are introduced to one of my favorite villains from almost any show ever. Take it away, Ryan.
I don't remember what villain. Oh, Orochimaru.
God, what the fuck?
There was
Don't
like
remember
five.
Orochimaru?
There was like five. Even Gaara was technically a villain at one point.
Yeah. Oh my
I mean,
god.
antagonist, but same difference.
Oh, in this arc, I mean, that fight also happened. God, I I still remember exactly, like, Gaara's turning point. He was asking like why Naruto even still tries to fight when he's technically could be considered outmatched against him. And he was like, because I have friends. And Gaara was like, maybe I need some of those. And that's basically
No,
what
my
happened.
part of that fight was when he shoved a kunai up his ass.
God.
That
I
was
love,
on hilarious though.
yeah, I God, I love how Sakura just kind of gave Naruto the power to, like, keep fighting because she could have fucking died. But, yeah. Anyway, that whole fight happened. And,
It was a cool like giant versus giant fight.
yeah,
Well,
it was.
we're also skipping like two. Well, actually, I don't think the second one gets talked about all that often, but one that does get talked about a lot is Lee versus Gara.
Yeah, we're. Well, I said earlier, we're like. Or I don't remember if I said this in the recording or not, but,
Yeah, that's why I pulled up the fighting thing so I could like go through them in order.
yeah. But,
Oh,
like,
Naruto
Lee
Iba, I
getting his
almost
arm
forgot about
crushed.
that.
Dude, that shit was fucking amazing. Because,
Oh,
like.
it was.
Oh, dude, Hinata and Neji. That one was kind of sad. And,
I
like,
love that one.
Naruto came down there to, like, be like, that's not how you do things.
Yeah, have you seen Hanada's design in Shippuden? Yeah, that's like an episode two or three, isn't it?
No.
Oh, you
uh,
haven't?
I mean, I've seen images online, but, like, I haven't seen it in the episodes yet, and I'm already on, like, episode 8, so.
Oh, oh, I think it's like after the first arc.
Yeah, probably.
Anyway, I actually prefer young Hanada's design from Naruto.
I do too. But,
Yeah,
like,
it looks a lot cleaner. Like,
I really
I,
like her hairstyle in the original series.
yeah, and her jacket pairs really well. I don't know why they put fur on the bottom of it and not on the top, but that was also a really good decision.
Yeah, I don't know why they did this, but, like, I like it, so.
Now, like it doesn't really make sense, but it
Yeah,
looks really.
yeah. God.
I've always been a little confused about why she has like a fire patch on it though. That's always confused me.
Yeah.
Maybe because what was his name? Asuma.
Mm,
Asuma was, yeah, wasn't the team? No, no, no. The team was Neji, Lee, and Tenten.
yeah.
Who? Yeah. Then Ina Shikacho is under Asuma. Who's? Oh, Hanada's under the chick that wears like the rose dress.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know who the other two are under her. Is Kiba under her?
Yeah.
Who's the other one?
Um.
Ino? No,
Uh.
Ino.
No.
No.
Um. God, Book dude. I don't
Yeah,
know why. Yeah. Yeah, Shino. I don't know why I couldn't remember his name. See, I'm so fucking bad with names, Ryan.
you were having trouble remembering the name. I was having trouble remembering the character.
Yeah, well, at least I know the characters and just like
Yeah.
just can't remember their weird ass fucking names.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Hinata versus Neji. That was. I just love that was clean as hell.
Ino and Sakura was a pretty even fight.
Yeah, it ended in a draw, but I honestly don't remember that fight even happening.
Yeah, I feel like Ino is kind of also uh
The
horrible.
all I remember about it is like Sakura at some point is like, "Is that all you got?" And
Well,
it's like supposed to
well,
be this
like,
touching moment. They
well,
just
like
beat the shit.
her jutsu is completely fucking garbage because like first of
They,
all you have to have someone there to like make sure she doesn't get hurt, and also like that leaves her vulnerable because the people that they're fighting, their teammates could just kill the person that she's, you know,
yeah, there is
inside of.
it does have an extension that is in Shippuden, but it's not like a forceful one. She's a support.
Yeah,
She's not meant to be on the front lines.
yeah, I just don't think her moves are that great.
They're really not like she's a support through and through.
I mean, I guess that's also why she asked Sakura at the end to be like a medical ninja.
Yeah, so like she
She could
realized
actually be useful.
she was for support. She was a support character, so she needed to be the best support she could be.
Yeah. Well, all right. And then the search for Tsunade after, well, after the third Hokage died,
Yeah,
which
all of
was
that.
really sad. Like, I didn't think I would be that sad for him, but like, it's actually kind of depressing. But like, I really like Grandma Tsunade.
Yo, can you imagine that? Like you go visit England or something, and for whatever reason you visit the Queen, and just this random 12-year-old, what's up, Grandma?
Yeah, dude, I really like the fight where Naruto protects Tsunade because like they go through this whole thing where Tsunade is like you know very tempted to give Orochimaru what he wants and all that shit, and then like
Yeah,
at
I
the
love
end
the
she
scene
fakes
like
him out.
the scene not that long before it, where like I thought this was an amazing detail where like I can't remember exactly what happens. I think like Tsunade was like, "There's no way he hasn't given up by now," and she starts like looking around and she finds this area where remember how like the Rasengan before it was completed, it would just leave like a spiral mark on everything.
Yeah,
Yeah, and she just finds like this. I want to say a forest area, but like just this area where there's spiral marks
yeah,
literally everywhere.
yeah. Because Naruto won that necklace, right? I
Uh,
forgot what it was, but anyway,
yeah,
he won that from her
yeah.
by
He wasn't like doing it for the necklace or anything. It was just like the point of it.
yeah, yeah. Anyway, that whole arc was like really fucking good.
Yeah, I should really rewatch Naruto, but I've got there's been a lot of good shows coming out recently that I want to catch up on.
Yeah, yeah, same.
Like Zero season 2, I still haven't even seen one episode of that, but it looks amazing.
Yeah, I keep hearing about that. But like the fight in the Tsunade one, um the Orochimaru fight was decent, I guess, but like the Naruto and that one dude with the white hair was fucking fire. The one dude from the tuning exams. I don't remember his name, but anyway.
I'm trying to remember one with white hair. I think I know what you're talking
He
about.
only came back once, and it wasn't really him, I think. I'm so confused. Like, is he dead? Is he not? Did he ever exist to begin with?
And no.
It was so confusing, Ryan. And they never explained it either. So I was like, oh, okay.
That's like one thing that's always bugged me. Like, what happened there that it's like never even brought up.
Yeah, because like it turns out that one version of him that they were fighting when like in that one filler arc, which I don't know how it's even a filler arc when they go to like the one filler arc with the orange haired chick, you know?
Yeah.
And then they fight him, but it turns out that it wasn't him and it was someone else. And what?
Yeah.
I actually never fully thought about this until just now, and it's hurting my brain. God.
Yeah. Now that I'm like looking through this list, I think one of my favorite fights in Naruto was Naruto versus Neji.
Yeah.
Just because it's super clean, there was a lot of cool ideas with it. I loved how they like explained how the Shadow Clone Jutsu works, and that like even if you can see chakra, if it's distributed equally, you won't be able to tell.
Yeah, I think that's good. I think that was a good fight.
Brought a lot of really cool things with it.
Oh my god, the Bikochu. Yeah. Anyway, the beetle.
Oh, bug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
I'm so upset about that. Like, how was that not canon?
Well, it's. I wouldn't say it's not canon. It's just it's not important to like the main story.
Well, here's the thing that just ticks me off about it. Remember Hinata when she like made the reverse 8 trigram bomb or whatever she called it?
Yeah.
I thought that was absolutely incredible. It introduced us to new things of chakra. It was a different form. Just everything about it I loved. And it never get used again at any point.
Yeah, I think this is probably one of my favorite filler arcs. And it was all for nothing at the end because Naruto shit himself and ruined the whole mission. So
I'm waiting for the one episode in Boruto where you just see a beetle sitting on his shoulder.
Oh no. Oh no. God.
It'd be hysterical.
Oh yeah, and Naruto also sees Hinata naked and then decides to stare at her and then proceed to walk up to her, which is great.
It wasn't creepy at all until he was just like, "I'm gonna."
You say that, but like just saying that you're staring at someone naked dancing.
Okay.
Is kind of weird.
Okay. In his defense, not only could he not see anything but a silhouette, but it was also in like a really bright waterfall. So it's probably just like enamored by the shining water and the silhouette against it.
Yeah.
If he could actually see anything inappropriate, he would have known it was Hinata. But he had no idea who it was.
Yeah.
So
well,
all was the silhouette.
Naruto's kind of fucking stupid because then in the morning, Hinata. Naruto was talking about it, and then Hinata kind of blushes and shit, and he's just so fucking oblivious to like anything that happens ever
just
that he didn't notice that.
Just because it's an anime, I'll ignore him. not noticing the first one, but like the second and third one, it could not have been more obvious,
Yeah.
even for anime.
Oh my god, dude! This 1 minute, this 1 minute, this one moment towards the end, where like uh, it was that one time where like that old man plans on like blowing up the village, but actually he doesn't, and like
Oh yeah,
he
love
goes up to
that.
Hinata, and he's like, "Yeah, Hinata, I need you," and just says nothing else after that. And she's like, "Oh, really? Wow." And then Sakura's like, "Really? Do you think it's the time for this?" And then Naruto's just like, "Oh, you know what? Never mind. I'll go get Nechi." I was like, "Wow, what
Bro,
the fuck?"
I don't remember that.
Oh my
Totally
god.
see it.
Oh
Hanada,
my
I need you.
god.
Naruto. Where's Neji?
Well, like, because he was going to have Hinata go and like use her Bakugan. I'm just gonna call it Bakugan because I find it funny that it sounds so similar. So
I
yeah.
think it's. Oh, it's probably completely different if you were to translate it, but we're not getting into that.
But like yeah, when she uses it, what like he wants her to use it, but like, you know, he's fucking retarded and doesn't use his words.
I can I can see him just like in front of her. You know the thing with the eyes, like make like your eyeballs. You know where like the muscles come out of them.
Yeah, but instead of doing that, he just says nothing. Like, yes, going up to someone and say, "Hey, I need you," and just saying nothing. What do you think they're going to think about? Like,
I mean, at absolute least, they're going to be really confused as to what you're talking about.
yeah.
Like at the very least.
God.
Yo, Hanada got skimped on time altogether. Like, she has like barely more screen time than 1010.
But I don't know. I kind of feel like it's okay because like a lot of her arcs happened one after another.
Bro, she gets a movie about her, and she's only in like a third of the movie. I'm not even joking. She gets a movie about her, and she's in like a third of the movie about her.
God damn. It's kind of fucking funny. Oh yeah. So I guess I should bring up the OVAs since they're kind of pointless, but like I'll bring them up anyway. So the first one is about a clover, and that I don't think I need to say anything else about that because like the ending is basically pointless. Um,
Yeah, it was
and
one of
then
those. It was about the journey, or they were never really there, or whatever. For what you want to make it out.
yeah,
They never
yeah.
did.
But like, and then there was a really shitty CGI one that I don't really remember the plot to, even though I only watched it like 2 days ago.
Just
Actually,
CGI Naruto sounds horrible.
well, like it because the CGI that they used in the movies was good, but like
Oh
the
yeah,
CGI
I
that
could
they
barely
used in
notice it.
this, the CGI that they used in this, looks like something that they would have prototyped in like the 70s. It was
There's
so
only
bad.
there's only two kinds of CGI. There's freaking. I hope you get this reference. There's either BA stars, which actually looks pretty good, or there's freaking X Arm or whatever that show's called.
Yeah, I don't, but like, the last OVA was all right. I actually like the last one better than the rest of them because it was actually okay.
Was that the genie one?
um, it was the one where that dude drinks water, basically.
Holy shit! It explains everything.
he drank water that somehow
Man, do
gave
you
him
remember in Naruto
power.
episode 513 where that one guy drank water?
God, dude, I still don't know which movie is my favorite. I think they all have their strong suits and and they all have their weaknesses.
Yeah, like if we're going by purely like character designs and everything, like just overall animation and stuff, second one took it.
The second one's fight scene I thought was the best
Yeah.
out of all of
The,
them, but
the third one also did really well on the animation,
yeah,
but
I think the second or the third one is my second favorite for like the fighting, and the first one is probably my favorite for story. The second favorite for story is probably the third one. The story for it was pretty good. They didn't resolve everything by the end. Like we didn't get to see the king go back and talk to his ex-wife or anything. So
yeah.
like, well,
But
at least they
it's too
mentioned
bad.
it
I
though.
would have loved to have seen that. I understand why they did it though.
Yeah, yeah. But like, dude, that fight in the second one was fucking amazing. Oh
Oh, it
my
was.
god.
They did a great job of it. It was really short, but what was there was really nice.
Yeah.
I did think of one thing. Like I think I was either at the end of the second movie or I was halfway through the third one, and I just was like, man, imagine if someone made a every time Naruto gets ragdolled compilation. Because in those 3 movies alone, he got ragdolled like 20 times.
I think he got ragdolled less in the first one, and then it just kept getting worse and worse from there.
Yeah, I know in the third one he got ragdolled by one guy like 8 times in a row.
Yeah, yeah. Well, then like when that one dude tries to take the kid, Naruto like gains all this power, and he's like nine-tailed fox. Like, where was the nine-tailed fox earlier
Yeah,
when he was getting kicked around?
that bugged me a little bit where he just like randomly got it when that's not how the Nine Tails fox works. It only works when he's either like under extreme emotional strain or he has like a very limited control over it, but he can only do it when he's out of his chakra.
Yeah, well, I kind of wish he would figure out how to fucking control his own powers.
Um,
God.
there's a lot to it, and it's actually really complex. So that's also a lot of spoilers. So yeah,
Yeah, well,
there's
also,
a lot of reasons why he can.
like, him not being able to. Like, he was only ever to do the Rasengan, like, once, like, without help. And I thought that was so weird that he just now figured out how to do it, but then never remembered how to do it by himself again. I was like, interesting. Dude,
Plot convenience.
in the first movie, I think it was the first movie, he had the red chakra and the Rasengan, and then he had the blue
Oh,
one.
that was the second one. That was the second one.
Oh, it was? Yeah, that was pretty fucking cool.
I saw that while I was watching, and I was like, wait a minute. No, what happened is he had his shadow clones helping on one hand. Then he had the guy that used Gyo or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
Helping with the second one. I was like, that's not how it works. That's not how that works.
It made for a great.
Not to mention, how would he know how the Rasengan works?
Yeah, well, I mean, it made for a great like fight at least.
It was a beautiful scene, but it didn't make any sense.
Yeah. I don't
like that is not how the Rasengan works.
I mean, I don't think we can, unless like the creator said that it wasn't canon, but like I don't think it. Like I could see it technically being canon, and it just never being mentioned again.
By natures, the movies aren't canon unless explicitly said so. Like the Hanada movie is the only movie that I know of, at least, that is canon.
Yeah, but I don't see why it couldn't, because like there's all these other filler arcs that they do and then just never mention anything about, like the bridge.
Technically, none of the filler is canon.
Yeah, even though it's stupid. It is in my book. It is in my book, and that's all I care about.
As long as it's in your book.
Exactly. I don't know. The movies were fucking pretty good. I don't know how you didn't like them.
I just don't like movies in general.
I liked the plot lines, though. The plots.
I mean, I could
good.
actually explain why I don't really like movies, though.
I don't know, man. I stayed up like really late to watch um, the first one, and then I had to like go to sleep because I
I
didn't
mean,
think I could stay up enough to watch the other two. So
that's kind of what I did last night. Except I was watching a YouTube video, and it was. I think I talked to you like not even half an hour before I went to sleep because I was finishing the YouTube video, and for some reason I was ridiculously tired.
yeah. All right. I guess we could go back on like the filler arcs, but like that one where they eat the curry with the guy who keeps saying that he wants to throw funerals for all of his friends, and that this is that he was crying because like
Another
he
great filler.
he's sad even though he's the one who's burying them alive, and then he was
Because
like, I'm not
for
going to
some
be
reason he
sad
just has
for you guys
for
when he's
some reason
fighting
he,
Naruto.
yeah, for some reason he just has a funeral kink.
Yeah, that one was like really chilling to watch though because it was like
It
the
was.
voice,
He was
the English
great.
voice actor, the English voice actor is fucking amazing for him.
Oh yeah, Naruto is one of the few things I will absolutely say watched up.
Yeah, because like the dubbed voices sound so good. Like I watched one of the OVAs in Japanese. Like I think it was subbed because I wouldn't have understood it otherwise, obviously. But like um, the voice actors kind of sound the same on like both sides. They did a really good job at like casting the English voice actors to sound the same as like the
You know how
Japanese.
your brain mixes things together sometimes.
Yeah,
My
all the
brain's
time.
gone. Yeah, my brain's actually gotten to the point where like I've seen so many dubbed anime that sometimes when I watch a subbed anime and I like think back on it, I'll swear it was actually a dubbed show because I'll remember the voices from a different show that would fit those characters. And I'm like, what do you mean this isn't in dub? I watched it in dub.
Yeah. Well, you know, I went on Crunchyroll to try to fucking watch Naruto Shippuden, and it was only in subbed, and I was like, no, no, please, no, why would you do this to me? Because you know, I mean, I was going to do it that way so I could at least support them, but no, fuck Crunchyroll. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to
No,
support the creators of.
Crunchyroll's a horrible company in general.
No, because like some of the ad revenue goes to like the showrunners and shit like that.
Yeah,
But
but that's
like,
really like only good thing they do.
yeah, but like
Everything else they do is horrible.
I think
Yo,
Netflix does that too, though. So
yeah, well, they actually rig their anime awards so that whatever anime that they spent the most money on is most likely to win.
oh yeah, why does Netflix have every single Naruto movie, even the Naruto Shippuden movies, except for and then they don't have Naruto Shippuden on there, but they have the original series.
I don't
And
know. I don't think it has the. I think it has every movie except the Hanada movie, which is the only technically canon one.
yeah, well, it doesn't make any sense, Ryan.
It doesn't. That's part of the reason why I don't like Netflix. There's nothing they do makes sense. It's like, you know what? We're gonna release One Punch Man, but only season 2.
Yeah, that reminds me of when I watched Digimon and they only had like the first 3 seasons, and then there's like 5 seasons or some shit like that.
Yeah, my mom said there was one show they had that it had every other season. So it had season 2, season 4, season 6.
Why?
I don't know.
God. All right. Anyway, back on track here. That one where the assassin was going after that one dude. I forgot what he did, but then technically that mission was like technically they failed that mission because they let the assassin dude take him away to like to free his name, which I thought was a good thing that they failed that one because you know obviously they did it for a good cause, but the assassin dude also like put them to sleep and threatened to kill them. So
It is what it is.
Dude, another one of my favorite filler arcs was the Cursed Warrior.
Cursed Warrior. That sounds extremely familiar. Oh, it
Yeah.
was the guy. It was the guy with the natural curse mark. I thought that was canon too, because it like had a reason for how the curse mark came to be.
Well, Ryan, I mean, technically it could be canon.
Wait, no, I'm thinking of someone else. My bad, my bad.
Anyway,
I'm thinking of something completely different.
I just liked how I really like that one dude that was there, and then it turns out that dude that was in the costume was actually his sister or whatever, and then that one dude that hired them, uh, you know, kind of got together with her. I wish I remembered characters' names instead of just saying yeah that one dude and that other dude, you know.
Bro, I loved when that dude did that thing with that one girl. That thing.
Yeah, exactly. That one was really confusing though because some things like Naruto got captured, and then um uh, oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with me? Uh, the sensei came and totally tried to make them leave Naruto behind. God.
I'm a bro with you. I haven't known what you're talking about for like the past 5 minutes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, I've started boiling eggs over here.
And and then there's that one where we find out more about that one character that showed up in the Chunin exams. Isn't that epic?
Man, I love that one character. That at least describe the character. Like, for instance, the one with the same
Anko,
and the tattoo
or
on his forehead.
Anko.
Oh, her, yeah.
Yeah. We find
Yeah,
out more
she was.
about her, and that's
She
also
wanted
where
to.
Isoribi comes into play. And then they invite her back to the village, and then never gets seen again. So I guess she died or something.
Yeah, that was another filler one that really did not feel like filler, but apparently it was.
Yeah, it, yeah. I don't understand. The buried gold excavation mission. I don't.
I
That was the one where like it was all just a test all along, and those people like stole Kiba, Hinata, and Naruto's faces because like this.
those, yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, well, like the whole test was for because Naruto and Kiba never got along, and Hinata just uh, well,
Was
I don't.
not a.
Yeah.
She was just being. She never like spoke up. I think was the problem.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That one was good. And then like another one of my favorites was the one mission about the star, or whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That one was
Yeah,
really
there was
good.
the whole village hidden in the stars and all that.
Yeah. And then like that one child's uh, mother was the culprit all along, and then I loved at the end that Naruto just like totally disregards Neji, saying that he's going to help basically if Neji likes it or not, even though you're not supposed to do that. And I like how the end, um, they didn't really care about that because like no one complained or anything. But I don't know. That one was really fucking good. I love that. And then the peddler escort mission. This is
I vaguely remember that.
um I remember the team. I don't remember what happened.
Who was the team? If you tell me the team, I might remember what happened.
Hinata, Choji, and Naruto. The land of vegetables to escort.
Hinata.
Oh yeah. This was the one where where the chick that I sent you is that I really liked.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
I don't remember Hinata and Choji being in the same
Yeah, because Choji, well, after like the whole escort went awry and like the princess got stranded, and Naruto and
Wait a minute, was
Hinata,
that the one in competition?
huh?
Was that the one with the eating? No, that one had
No.
Maru in it. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
thinking of the
but
wrong.
but like Hinata tried to protect Naruto because Naruto tried to go after the princess and ran into that one dude who turned rocks into like uh iron and like sand, basically big giant fucking magnets.
Okay, I remember that guy, but I still don't remember the arc.
It's pretty good. And then that and at the end, um, the princess I guess took a liking to Naruto, and then because at the end, Naruto protects her like with all of his life or whatever because that one dude is fucking insanely powerful, and then all of the Leaf backup squad came.
Main character mode activate.
And I don't know. I just like the ending where she liked him and then asked him to stay with her. But then I don't like when he was like, "Oh, I have friends and all that." Because like, if I was in Naruto's shoes, I would have been like, "Yeah, yeah, I guess I'll stay with you," you know.
I know you. I know you. On the outside, you would go quiet for like 10 seconds, but on the inside, you'd be like, "Fuck yeah!"
I really like her design too. I
She
don't.
did have. I do not remember this arc in the slightest, though.
What was her like? I can never really say her name. Herana, or yeah, I'm just gonna say that it's that. Yeah.
I should be able to pronounce it if I look at it real quick. Haruna.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god.
That's Harun. Haruna. Like you pronounce the U.
Yeah. Um. God, there was two arcs where people disguised themselves as Guy Sensei, and I just find that hilarious because like everyone else knew this except for Naruto.
I remember.
Twice.
I'm 99% sure Kakashi was just screwing around, but I remember him falling for it for like 10 seconds.
Yeah. And
He was just like looking at him. And I was like, "Wow, guy, you got you."
and then the last one was like a perfect recreation of Guy, but like with the stupid little disguise that Guy had on when he left, because he was going to like go fight with Lee, and then he basically gets his ass beat. God, it's so fucking funny. I can't believe that happened twice. God.
I just remember like two burglars, and they saw them. I was like, "Now's our chance."
God. It's so fucking funny. Oh, and I think this filler arc was also pretty good, where uh, Lee and Guy get pinned against each other by those one dudes that build houses.
Oh, yeah, I loved that.
Yeah, that one was pretty good because I actually thought Lee was gonna actually get injured for real this time.
Yeah, and it was a genjutsu, and they found out it was a genjutsu, but actually, I was gonna say for some reason they didn't do anything, but Lee can't use anything but taijutsu.
Yeah, well, the way that they broke through of it was opening like so many of the gates, so where they would go so fast that would like overload that dude that was doing the jutsu to begin with.
Yeah, and what was I thinking? Yeah, Guy Sensei isn't good with any of the jutsus either. Like he can do them, but he isn't good at them.
Yeah. Um. Since I don't see the one episode on this list that well, there's one that it just had like fucking slideshow for some reason. and I didn't like that one.
Oh, was it one of those episodes that's just like everything that's happened so far?
Yeah, well, at least the one that they ranked people's favorite fights. At least that one was kind of entertaining because like I
It,
wanted to know if my
it
favorite
was
fight was on
cool,
there.
but I did not, I was not interested in that at all. Like, no, I was interested in it, but like none of my favorite fights got in it.
Yeah, I wanted one of the Hinata fights to be in it, and none of them were. I do understand why the Sasuke and Naruto fight won though, because that
Well,
one was
obviously.
amazing,
Oh yeah, it was incredible.
dude.
Well, I think the Choji fight was on there too, but it was like really lowly ranked.
Yeah, and then a lot of the ones that I recognized that were just honorable mentions were pretty decent too. I don't know. I feel like they should have put some of the movie fight scenes on that shit.
Well, that really wouldn't work because it was favorite fights of the show.
Yeah, yeah.
That'd be like, let's talk about Naruto. So, you think Luffy's gonna be the Pirate King anytime soon?
Um, hmm. I already talked about this one. Um, so that's cool. Um, oh yeah, that one chick that painted reality basically.
Oh yeah, I read about it because I was like looking at the filler things and I saw that, so I read about it a bit.
Oh my god, that I was messaging you about that one when I watched it. I think I messaged you
Yeah,
about like 90% of the fucking show.
because every now and again I realize how much of a weeb I am because every now and then you just sit like, man, I can't believe Gara did this, and I was like, okay, I'm 90% sure he's on this episode.
Dude, but that filler arc was really good too because again we learned about characters that you know didn't really get a lot of explanation for like how shit happened or like any other backstory. See, this is why people skipping filler for like at least for a first watch through should be punished because stuff like this where there's actual character development
I feel
for
I feel
other
like it should be one
characters.
rule. Like there's certain rules of anime. Like every time you watch an anime, you have to watch the opening and ending at least one time.
Yeah, well, I didn't do that a lot of the time because Netflix skips the intros, but I went back and watched all of the openings.
Yeah, yeah, but it's just like one of those rules of you got to do it at least once.
Yeah. Well, like, dude, I feel like it's going to be swapped on Shippuden, but like I really liked the endings, like the ending themes in the original series, but I hated the openings except for the last one. The last one is amazing.
Like, for some reason, every time I think of the Naruto openings, my brain instantly goes, "We are fighting Klimas."
Well, that one's alright too, I guess. But
I
like the ones in
that's like
Shippuden
the
are
iconic.
way better. But I also I I don't know if it's going to be like this for the rest of them. But I don't like the ending that I'm on right now, like the ending theme.
I don't remember the ending themes whatsoever.
Dude, uh, in the first season when they play Wind, I feel like that song captures like the essence of the show so perfectly that it's like it was I feel like the song was made for the show but it wasn't, you know.
Oh yeah, I love when that happens. Although a lot of the time when they do it, it is made for the show, but still.
Yeah, but I've looked it up. These were not made for the show though.
Yeah, but like either way, just when it happens, it's amazing. Like it's like that moment where, you know how the cool music starts playing in like the dramatic moment.
Yeah,
Like it's that moment of the opening starts playing
dude.
while you get flashbacks to the beginning of the series and everything that's led up to this moment.
Mhm.
It's amazing.
I really like how they revamped a lot of the songs in Shippuden. I really hope the one where it sounds like they're banging on pots and pans or whatever the fuck they're doing. I really like that one.
I do not remember this one.
It literally sounds like they're just banging in pots and pans. Ooh, this filler arc was also really fucking good because this was the one. I feel like a lot of the
Yeah.
filler arcs were really good. I'm
Yo,
just saying the
yo,
same thing
no
over and over.
lie, no lie. Some of the freaking filler arcs were better than some of the canon ones. Just saying.
Yeah. Well, like this one where that big dude was a part of like the ninja dropouts, and then like he was actually good all along. Well, like not necessarily good because he still did all those terrible things, but I think he made up for it by like protecting the children and all that. It was
I'm
pretty
trying
good.
my best to remember which one this was. Yeah, the dropout. He was like a 30-year-old, but still technically a Genin or whatever rank it was.
Yeah.
What's the middle rank? It's Genin something, then Jonin.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
Oh,
I remember Shikamaru became one after the
yeah.
Genin exam. Actually, is it something then it's Genin?
I don't remember. I would have to look that up.
It's either something Genin Jonin or Genin something Jonin.
And then the arc that happened immediately after that was also really good because like half of the fucking arcs in the show are amazing.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
it was that one where that blonde-haired dude lost his memory because after killing um that that one dude that he was a part of, like I guess you could call them raiders, that they were raiding that one village, and he gave that thing that that little girl's father was wearing back to her, and then fell into the fucking water. Because by the end, uh, Naruto comes to the realization that he, like his amnesia wore off a long time ago. That he was just acting like that, so he didn't have to like deal with all of that, And he
Yeah,
just wanted to help the village, and then at the end he sacrifices himself. That one was really fucking sad.
I don't remember this one. And I did look it up. It's literally Genin is translated to lower ninja, Chunin is translated to middle ninja, and Jonin is translated to higher ninja.
Wow, that's some system there.
That's part of the reason I don't want to completely learn Japanese. Because a lot of them are just so stupid. Like Fairy Tail, the main character is Natsu. His name translates to sunshine. It's
God.
not sunshine, but it's like I think it's like sunset or something.
Yeah.
It's just the point of like, hi.
And
In
then
English, it sounds so badass.
yeah, I mean, I like listening to dude, Japanese rap is fucking awesome because like I don't
It is.
understand what it says, but it sounds so cool.
Have you actually? I found out that I really like this. Have you listened to Japanese singers singing in English?
No, I mean
It's actually really nice.
I've heard them sing it in like some songs that are in Naruto, but like
Well, here's the thing. They use some English words now and again. Like, you know how we use the word deja vu, even
Yeah.
though technically that's a French word?
yeah,
It's the same deal over there.
yeah. All right. So the final arc that I have to talk about before we, talk about the actual main arcs are the time when Gara gets taken away and he figures out he has a spear, and that the villain for that arc kind of looked stupid. I mean, like, he looked okay before he got all of the armor. Like, the things that kind of look like arms coming off of him are cool, but, like, the sword just hanging off of his stomach looks really dumb.
I really wish I remembered these things. I probably should have, like, rewatched it.
Yeah, Ryan.
Hey, I've been watching Horimiya and Guru Camp.
But yeah, that one was really good. And then the ending where he leaves. But I guess we should talk about the actual arcs. Epic. All right,
Man, talking
epic.
about things that actually happened within the story, kind of cringe.
The Sasuke recovery mission.
Oh yeah, okay. Choji was amazing in that one.
Yeah, yeah,
I loved that.
dude.
And
He had wings.
yeah, that's actually really cool. That becomes like when he gets more powerful, like his strongest form, he has those wings.
Really?
Yeah, like apparently that's just a thing. That you know about how about Inashikacho is actually like a family thing. The the Ino family has the weird mind jutsu.
Yeah,
Choji's has the expansion,
yeah,
and then there's the shadow.
yeah.
What's it called shadow something? What was
Shadow
it called?
possession.
Yeah, shadow possession.
Yeah. Well, I just figured out that this website has all of the arcs on here, and I'm really pissed.
Are you kidding me? For context, we looked for like a solid 2 hours for a site that had all of them,
Yeah.
and apparently this guy has had it from the beginning.
Wow, I love that. Alright, I don't think we had to talk about any of the other ones. Because, I mean, that's basically it. Um, God, there's a lot of deaths. Um, here's. Wow, wow. Don't you just love. God, this is such a fucking mess.
Man, I can't believe Sakura died.
Yeah, yeah, I can't believe. Oh, by
Yeah,
the
it's
way,
so
uh,
sad when Naruto stabbed her.
I would actually believe that Naruto was killed by Sakura before I believe that Sakura uh, died because of Naruto.
I mean, that's fair. Naruto's a simp.
God. Um. So like,
That's actually the entire point of Naruto. Is just It's not about him becoming Hokage or anything. It's about him transforming from simp to Chad.
yeah, yeah. All right. So before we get to the actual ranking, um,
Let's do. We're doing
who,
rankings day.
yeah,
All right.
who's your favorite characters?
Shikamaru's definitely up there. I love him. Let's see. Hinata. I feel like she'd be an amazing character if she just had more screen time.
Yeah.
Kind of the same deal with 1010. I was disappointed that we didn't get to see more of her.
Yeah.
Ironically, not really Gara.
Dude,
I thought both of the people that are with him are pretty interesting.
you just
Obviously,
made
Gara
me
looks
angry, Ryan. You just made me
Now,
angry.
obviously, Gara is great, but I'm trying to go for the characters that aren't hyped up. Because
Dude,
Gara, Naruto, Sasuke, they all get hyped by the show all the
I
time.
don't I don't like Sasuke as much as like Gara.
Oh, I said that I don't hate Sakura, but I'm not a fan. But I actually do hate Sasuke for reasons that I can't get into.
I don't know. I don't
'Cause those are spoilers.
I don't hate him right now, but he's probably my least favorite right now.
Oh, if he's your least favorite now, you'll probably hate him as much as I do.
God.
Because he does some really dumb stuff. He makes Naruto look like a damn genius.
God.
Like Naruto could assemble a rocket before Sasuke could figure out how to boil an egg at a certain point.
God. That's very interesting.
Because he does some dumb stuff.
I don't know. I think my favorite characters that are main characters because I could go on all day how I like the fucking princesses because I'm a simp for anime girls.
Man, you should watch Monster movies too.
God, but
Maybe some EXD.
I think my favorite character, like my all-time favorite, is probably Hinata. I really like Gaara. He's probably one of my favorite characters. I feel like saying Naruto is. I shouldn't have to say Naruto because he's the main character.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch Sakura.
uh,
Sounds horrible.
Sakura's not my favorite, but I mean I don't think she's that bad.
Yeah, but
I feel like people hate on her way too much though.
Yeah, but can you imagine how bad the show would be if Sakura was the main character?
Yeah, well, I feel like the show wouldn't really be the same in the earlier seasons if Sakura just wasn't there. There wouldn't be any emotion to it. I mean,
that's because she's the plot device.
Yeah, well, she's very important in my eyes.
She is plot device and anger. That is her entire.
I mean, some of the times it's funny, so how can I complain?
I won't deny that. But her entire character is angry and move plot.
Yeah, well, Gaara. Well, actually, like all of the Sand Village Ninja, they're pretty high up there on my list.
I mean, if we're talking about character, Gaara takes the cake all around.
Dude,
like almost almost as much as Naruto.
Yeah, well, I feel like he is almost the same as Naruto. It's just amplified more, because like his issues were
in terms of character progression.
Yeah. I'm just so glad at what happens in Shippuden. I'm not gonna. Well, I guess we've been giving spoilers this whole time, and if you didn't want spoilers, then why the fuck are you watching a review?
Still can't believe Sakura died.
Yeah, it's so sad.
I mean, let's be real. If you haven't watched Shippuden yet, you're probably not going to.
I mean, I haven't watched all of it, and I'm watching it, so.
Man, can't wait to tell you how Sakura died.
Shut up. God. Anyway, I guess we should rank the original show along with the OVAs and the movies. So, I think I give it a good old. Well, since it's probably my favorite show I've ever watched, probably like a 9.6 maybe. I don't know.
Alright, I, unlike you, am a man of culture and a seasoned weeb. I have seen many amazing shows and many terrible shows. Naruto. I'm trying my best to ignore Shippuden, because whenever I think of Naruto, I always think of it. It's like maybe an 8. It's either a high 7 or low tier 8. Because it is really good, it does a lot of things right, but it also has a lot of problems.
Yeah, alright. I'll calculate the average. I don't know I'm saying this in the video because, like, I do this. Oh my god. I'm a YouTuber, guys.
Professional YouTuber, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, PewDiePie, watch your ass.
Yeah, wow. Alright, guys. This is gonna be the end of this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment. Yeah,